Wilson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bulldozer. They're coming up against the Artist. You've got to be extremely well-rounded to succeed here in the lightweight division, and these two certainly fit the bill.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first is the Bulldozer from the United States of America. Up against them, the Artist from the United States of America.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the blue trunks with red trim. The Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the gray trunks with blue trim. The Artist.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, that punch. Swing and a miss with the hook. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. This is a high-octane battle.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfectly timed uppercut. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is...
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Has he weathered the storm?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe what we're seeing? The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfect.
And now going for the finish. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. do it as the bulldozer goes down. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare start to this fight. Can they figure out the combination to this set? Has he survived this stumbling around in potholes? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping.
And we may see an early stoppage here. Well, he's firing back. And what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Despite what the judge... Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Perfect counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim it.
And they got caught! And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Where was the defense? He couldn't seize the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. This has been a very competitive round between these two. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end. Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
And down goes the artist. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up, what a journey towards this fight, what a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it, the fighters enjoyed it, I certainly enjoyed it, and what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.